Hey Geometry, we're doing surface area for this week and maybe the next couple of weeks. We're going to start with cuboids. There's two types here really. There's the cube and then there's the cuboids which has rectangles on it. I'm going to do the left hand side of your page. That's question 1, 4 and 7. You guys try the other 6 questions. We'll start with this one where it's a cube. This is going to be easier. There's 6 sides to every cuboid or cube, and for the cube, every side is going to be the same because that's how it is here. You can see 3, 3, 3. So I just need to find the area of one of these squares and then multiply that by 6. So one of these squares, I'm just going to do 3 times 3, 9. And then there's 6 faces, right? There's one here, one on the back, one here, one on the back, one here, one on the bottom. So think about the ones you can't see. You can always see 3 sides when you're given a picture like this. You can't see the other 3. So I'm just going to take 9 and times it by 6. My answer is 54. I think there's units for this. If the unit is feet, it's 54 foot squared. Okay. So that's how we do number 1 and any other cubes where every number is the same. Find the area of one square and then times it by 6. Let's look at the slightly harder ones. This is question 4 on your worksheet. So I've got this front part here. 8, 14. So to get the area of that, I do 8 times 14. I'm going to use calculator for these. 8 times 14 is 112. So my front piece is 112. And there's 2 of those. Because there's one on the front here, and there'll be one on the back of it too. So 112 times 2 is 224. I shouldn't put a circle around that because it's not the final answer. So I've got this 224. I'm just going to make a line here. So that's the area of those 2 ones. What about the side piece here? So it's 4 along the bottom. And then up the side here, look for the parallel lines. Can you see that it is 8 for all of these ones? This is going to be 8 as well. 4 8s is 32. So the end piece here is 32, and so would the piece we can't see. So there's 2 32s, which is 64. And then finally, there's the top piece and bottom piece. So the top piece, think along here is going to be the same as this. You see the 3 parallel lines? They're all going to be 14. And then along here, and people can get confused by this, look at the parallel lines again. It's going to be 4. All of these lines are 4. So 14 and 4, I don't know that off the top of my head. 14 times 4 is 56. And then there's a top and a bottom. So I do 56 times 2, and I get 112. So there's 2 of these guys, 2 of these guys, 2 of these guys. And these are what I get if I multiply them by 2. All I got to do to find the surface area is add these 3 up. If I add those 3 up, 224 plus 64 plus 112, 400. My final answer for question 4 is 400. So it takes a little time, but after you've done 1 or 2, you should be able to do it a lot quicker. Okay? Let's do number 7. 7 is the same as 4, it's just got different numbers. I'll try it in the same style of way. So we've got this front guy here. It's better if I stand here. We've got this front part here again. The front part is 12 and 6. 12 times 6 is 72. And there's going to be 2 of those. Alright, so 72 times 2 is 144. Maybe I should know that. So I've done the front piece. Let's do the side piece. 3 on the bottom. How much on the side? Well, if you look for the parallel, you can see it's 6. 6 times 3 is 18. And there's 2 of those. There's a piece there, there'll be a piece you can't see over there. 18 times 2, 36. And then finally, the top and bottom. It's 12 and 3. See how that's parallel? 12 and 3. 12 threes are 36, and then if I double that, I get 72. So the trick to doing these is looking at the 3 rectangles that you can see, finding the area for each of those rectangles, and then doubling each one. Then you can add it all up at the end. If I add these all up at the end, 144 plus 36 plus 72 is 252. That's my final answer. So you don't need to do these questions. You can if you want, but I'm happy for you to just do the 6 questions that I didn't do. Okay? If you want any help, email me. It can be easy to get a little bit confused with these. We'll do a Zoom on Friday. If you want help, stop by on that. And attendance word, we're going to go with Shrek. Attendance word is Shrek. Alright, thanks class. I'll see you all next week.